Today we're doing a get ready with me. Oh, you can't even see my... I just realized you can't see the makeup on my desk. Not the point. And that's probably a good thing because it is really dirty. So, today we are doing a get ready with me while we talk about soulmates. Whoa. So, what is a soulmate? A soulmate is a term to refer to a romantic partner that is like a for-lifer. It's the person who is perfect for you in a romantic way. We see this everywhere. Since we were children, there's been Disney movies showing like a princess and two people, happy ever after. And there's a bunch of romance books, romance movies, and we see couples online just constantly posting about how they're perfect for each other, blah, 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 blah. There's no hate. I love romance novels. Like, I'm currently reading one. However, this leads to a bunch of questions about reality. And do soulmates actually exist? Plato wrote that once upon a time, humans were actually two put together. So everyone had two limbs, two heads, but one body. Everyone was connected with another person. But then Zeus came and tore people apart, literally, and separated the two halves. That led to everyone being their own independent half, and the search is to find your other half. Apologies if that is incorrect. It has been like a year since I've learned that in history class. So, may or may not be accurate. Who knows? For me personally, I believe that life wants what's best for us. So, if you want to do well in school, life is going to allow that as long as you take the necessary steps. So if you're not paying attention in class, you skip class, you don't do the homework, you don't study at all, you're not going to do well. You're not going to get straight A's because you're not going along with life. You and life have to be a team. You can't just hope for a miracle because that's not gonna happen. However, if you work with life, you study hard, you participate in class, you do all the work, how are you not gonna get straight A's? How are you not gonna do well in school if you're taking all the necessary steps? So I believe that's a thing with soulmates. I'm not sure if there will ever be a perfect person for everyone because no one's perfect. So I don't believe that people are like perfect for each other. So I wouldn't believe that for like that definition of soulmates. However, I do believe that there is always someone out there that's better for you than other people usually are. So if the person you're with or people you've been with treat you like complete shit, complete garbage, doesn't see your value, then that isn't the person for you. There will always be someone out there who is going to treat you better than that person will. And so you should move on, move past. Because I promise you there is someone out there who will treat you better than however that person is treating you or has treated you. So even if you have a good history with this person, you're like, oh, we have history together. Oh, it doesn't matter if that person treats me poorly. Like, we're good together. Like, life shows that we have to be soulmates because we have such a complex history with each other. Well, an example I have that's similar to that is there's this one guy who our families are family friends. And I had a crush on him, like the biggest crush on him, like all through, like beginning in elementary school and like on and off during middle school. And I thought he was perfect for me. And we almost dated once. But then turns out he was snapping other girls. So yeah, that didn't happen. So I moved on, got over him, and then I kind of fell for him again. That's not the point. But when I did fall for him again, it was the beginning of high school and we had a lunch together. And it was like perfect. We would eat lunch together every single day. Well, not every single day, because every other day we had school. And we would eat outside, and it seemed like it was perfect. And it seemed like he liked me back, and we were all happy, and yeah. Until I realized we didn't connect as well as I thought we did. Don't get me wrong, we're still friends to this day. I literally saw him yesterday. But I don't think we would make good romantic partners because we just didn't have the connection. We didn't click. So, even if you have history with someone, even if it would be like a really good romance novel history backstory thing, that doesn't mean they're the person for you. Even if you had a good connection, but you're not connecting right now, that's the past. You need to move on from the past because dwelling on the past won't get you anywhere. I had this crush on a guy recently, and what is going on with my blush right now? But we recently got into like a huge argument, and I was like, what? How is this possible? Because like we had a really good connection. And yeah, so he did apologize, but I don't think the connection is the same. Because now in my head, there's always like, oh, that guy really did just say that though. And yeah, he apologized, but he didn't really apologize for that. He apologized for hurting my feelings. I was so like dumbfounded. I was like, how? Like, this guy I thought I knew really well ended up being like a complete jackass. And I was like, what? But that's the thing. Even if you have a good connection with someone, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're your soulmate or anything. Also, if someone's like life goals doesn't align with yours, they're not your soulmate. Like, again with the crushes, I had like a crush on this one guy. Actually, like all the people I've had a crush on always want to do something local, and that is just not me. So yeah, they're not my soulmate. I will find someone whose like beliefs will line up with mine and goals will line up with mine. And that is the same for all of you if you want to find someone. I believe life will provide you with a soulmate, and you don't have to just keep actively looking. You don't have to download Tinder or whatever random dating apps to find someone. Also, because that's like the lamest like love story ever. I would like to mention, if you do not want a relationship, that is okay. There isn't going to be a soulmate for you if you don't want a relationship, because if you're happy being yourself and you really don't want another person, then you don't have to have another person. A follow-up to that, I also believe in something that I'm going to call soul friends. It's kind of like soulmates, except not romantic. But like basically, if you're really good friends with someone and you're like kind of like soulmates but not romantically, I feel like you'll also, like everyone also has soul friends, like people that you're able to get along with really, really well. If you don't want any romance in your life, that's okay. You will find friends in your life that will also keep you company and keep you not lonely. So, overview. Do I believe that soulmates are your, like, perfect... Let me spray this real quick. are like your perfect person being. No, I don't. But I do believe that there's always someone who will be able to match your energy more than other people will. So if the person you're with or people you have been with, if they treat you like absolute shit, then you need to move on. If your goals don't align, you don't have a good connection, move on. You will find someone else. And even if you don't want a relationship, you will still find friends that are really, really good for you and will match your energy. Okay, thank you for watching, and I have to go because people are literally yelling at me for taking 10 years. I'm not even ready yet. Okay, bye-bye. Mwah.